Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, but today I am going to post a video on a little like a little surprise that I always give my son for Christmas or for Easter. A lot of you guys, if you guys have little ones, have seen these before. Trying to see if you guys can see it. It's an egg. And I know if you guys have little ones, you guys have seen these everywhere or with Play-Doh on them. Today I'm going to show you guys, I usually replace this little egg surprise with a stocking. And for the most of the time, I usually do these as well for Easter. Because it's an egg and I kind of do, instead of a basket, I usually give my nieces and my friends, kids, these. It looks big on the video, guys. But let me show you the one I usually do my son. You guys see the difference? Like, can you guys imagine the bottom? I can't find the bottom to this one. I was gonna do the video on this one, but I cannot find the bottom to this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how I fill it up as a stocking surprise instead of the Christmas one. The big one I did for him about 3 years ago. I did a Play-Doh one. I'll probably load up a video on that one, but that one's really time consuming because you wrap the whole egg with a Play-Doh and then obviously you do designs or whatever. This one is just a miniature one. I know it looks, this is my hand. It's not that big. But this one's just gonna be a stocking replacement. Sorry guys if you guys can hear my kids in the background. I'm at home with them by myself. So and I'm going to show you guys what I put in there and everything that goes in the egg. So it comes apart like this in 2 pieces. I know you can get the ones that come the long way split, but I feel like those will pop open a lot easier than these. This one I purchased at the 99-cent store, 99-cent stores only. They had a bunch of colors, really tiny. See, they're really small. I purchased them at the 99-cent store. I think it was $1 for each. Yeah, $1 for each. And like I said, I'm gonna do the small one because I can't find the bottom to the big one, which I'm hoping all of this stuff that I purchased to put inside fits. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it open. I'm gonna put this one just there, and I'm gonna show you guys all the things that I put in there. I put I don't know, I'm gonna show you guys real quick the main kind of thing that I always put on inside these. So I'm gonna start with one of these. These are like the little blind bags, what they call them. My son 3 years ago was really into them. He's really into them now, so whenever he sees them, you know, he'll buy 1 or 2. But 3 years ago when he was younger, there was no stopping him. It was when he would see one, he would get it. Obviously, if they're affordable, I would purchase them. You know, they're $1. These were $1. What they are is just simply a little blind bag. You can't see what's inside of it, but it gives you what you may get inside. And I think that's the thrill of my son, is the opening it up, what's inside, what did you get? Because for the most part, when he opens these, he does not keep them. I find them everywhere, like absolutely everywhere. And sometimes there's some that you have to build. Sometimes I'll find some without the heads, without the legs, without the arms. So these are the ones that I'm gonna mostly put. This is a keychain from Ryan's World, this tiny one. Then I have these NBA, I think they're like blocks. I think they're called blocks. Buildable figure. It doesn't say it's anything, but it's blocks, and it comes with 1. You guys can see it comes with 1. I'm gonna get closer so you guys can see it. It comes with all the NBA players. I don't think these are recent. Maybe. No, it's not recent because LeBron James is in here and he's not wearing Laker colors. So then it shows you all the ones that you can get, and it comes with 1. And these you have to build. So the head is detached, the arms, the body, the legs, and then it comes with a little stand inside. These were $1 as well. And then I got these. I don't know if I love these. I love these because these, I mean, Disney. Who doesn't love Disney, right? They're Num Nums. I don't know if you guys, those have little ones, have seen these. These are Num Nums. And it comes with all the different characters that you can get. And like I said, this is a series 4. Like I said, these are, you don't know what's inside. I mean, you can obviously feel it to see what's inside. But I think that's the whole deal with the kids liking it. So I bought some of these to put in there, and then I got these are like roadblocks. It's a Marvel. Once again, you have to build them, you guys can see. And this is a little bit thicker. If you guys can see, it's thicker than obviously this one, you know. And then obviously just a little bit wider. And the reason being is because this one comes with a plastic. It's a plastic like liner where the little thing comes in. And then this one's Marvel. My kid loves Marvel. And these are the choices. And then another thing I put in there, he's really into these yucks. It's like, it's basically a trash can, and it has like, I have no idea. My kid is really into it, and it's called Yuck Bar, and it has a bunch of like creamy looking characters inside. He likes these. These are his all-time favorite. I don't know if you guys know what these are, the Mashems. They're like squishy. Like, have you guys seen those balls, the stress balls? Some of them are really squishy and they have beads inside or water. These are the same. I think these have liquid inside. And these are Mashems. And this is DC, all superheroes. My son's really into superheroes, so I got him some of those. And then I got these are Mashems as well. But I thought these were really cute because these are like Looney Tunes Mashems. I don't know if you guys can see them. Looney Tunes Mashem. I got him one of those. And then these are Scooby-Doo Mashems. So it shows you exactly, you know, what comes out. And then aside from toys, I also got, which I don't know how I'm going to fit it because I really thought this is a figure. So this is a lot bigger than all of these, especially like it's an actual figure. Nickelodeon, and I got it because it's Nickelodeon. Let's see, it has, and these are the characters that you can get. It comes with one, and I guess the whole experience for these kids are opening them up, and you know, so I really thought it's a very inexpensive, you know. I know that the kids get, well, for my part, my kids usually get clothes from, you know, my relatives, or they get a little toy here and there, or a gift card or something, you know. So this to me is like very easy as a stocking stuffer, as instead of giving them a stocking, obviously you can still hang the stockings, but this to me, I think it's very cute. I give this to them for Easter. Obviously I fill it up totally different for Easter. I will do an Easter one, but this to me is a Christmassy one. I'm gonna put all a bunch of little things that go in there. Aside from toys, I will get like little treats, like, you know, this, a sanitizer. My kid loves these. Little treats, gummies, little candies, Sour Patch Kids. And then, you know, I do put little treats in there. I usually try to put, I don't try to put chocolate and stuff like that unless I'm going to fill it up the day before so it doesn't melt or it doesn't get stuck together. So I tend to do hard candy or like gummies that will last longer in the egg. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up for you guys. I don't know if it's gonna fit because I have a feeling I got a little too much stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this Nickelodeon figure, and since it's the biggest thing, I'm gonna go ahead and place it on top. So what I do here and there while I'm filling it up is I'll place it on top to see, I don't close it all the way, but I just place it on top to make sure that it's gonna fit. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of the little gummies, and I'm gonna put it on the side. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take another like skinny one. I'm gonna put this one on the back so he can't see the whole point is to make it like a surprise, like, ooh, what's in there, cover up all the possibilities that they can get. And I'm gonna take another skinny one and place it with the face in the front and the outside of the egg so they don't see, you know, what's in there. And then I'm gonna take a candy and I'm gonna just put it in between the box, you know, because there's a little bit of space. Then I'm gonna go take one of the Looney Tunes one, and I'm gonna place it right on top, leaning on the thing. And once again, you have to make sure that it's not. So these are gonna fold. You know, try to make sure that they fold towards the inside so you're able to fit this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stuff the sanitizer on one of the little corners like this, just so it stands up. Make sure it's standing up. And I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to fit everything in here, guys. So I'm gonna take a Tsum Tsum and I'm gonna put it. The ones that can bend like this, like the Tsum Tsums and the stuff like that, try to put it on the outer, because those are gonna curve in and you'll create a pocket where you can actually put, you know, more stuff in it. I'm gonna go ahead and take the yucks and place it, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna remove the ball. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't want to drop it. I'm gonna place it right in the middle. So I'm gonna place the yuck right in the middle. And I am gonna take the ball back and put it in there, because what I do want to do is create that little look. So on the side, I still have an opening right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the cylinder Mashem, and I'm gonna try to just lay it on top right here. It's gonna move once I put the lid. Like, let me show you guys. Once I put the lid, see, it's gonna obviously have to move in, so it will settle by itself. And sometimes I do put like $1 or I put coins in there just to kind of, you know, make it exciting. And then I'm just gonna place the ring pop on top. It doesn't have to be perfect because it will kind of settle on its own. It's gonna move around once you close it. So then I had another one. I don't think it's gonna fit, but I'm gonna check real quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close it, and you have to make sure not to over pack it because it won't. See, now at this point, when I've already reached the top and at least a toy or a candy is hitting the top, I am gonna push it down to see if it closes. And it closed. Now, if you guys, it's not closed all the way. It needs to snap. Okay. So as you guys can see, there's room right here for one thing. There's no room on the bottom. I could have put like a piece of candy right here. I should have put like a gummy. I think this one would have fit. Yeah, it would have fit perfect. But I think right here, I'm gonna go ahead and add, I don't know what I'm gonna add. Maybe I'll add like $1 up here. But for the most part, this is what it's gonna look like. Try not to overfill it because it won't close. Like, this is perfect. It's sealed. It is not opening all around. Just, let's see, close it right there. And when you turn it, it'll close. If you turn it to the right, because it will move the toys around, and then it'll close on you. Or you can always tape it. I usually tape it when I do like Christmas ones or I do birthday ones. I usually just tape it. But when I do, I will do a Easter one once Easter comes around. I put the clear wrap. That's for baskets. The ones that you put heat on and then they shrink and they mold into what it is. Last year, that's what I did for my nieces. I basically just sealed them with the clear wrap. And when you put the heat on the clear wrap, it'll just it'll mold into the egg, and it'll be completely closed and it won't open at all. When I do Easter ones, I usually put little eggs in them, and then I fill them with either candy. Usually I try, like I said, not to do chocolates unless I do it with Easter. I kind of do it, you know, the day before, because I mean, it's Easter and I have time. For Christmas, I know I'll be running around, so this will stay like this, and that's it. It won't, like, that's it. It's gonna stay. I wish I had another one because I want to make somebody another one, but I'm gonna have to look for it and probably order it. But for Easter, this is what I use. I usually put candies, other candies, and I put money in one of the eggs. But this is for the most part what I put, and I used about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did about 5 of these little blind bags. I did 5 of them. I did one of these, one of the NBA ones, a Tsum Tsum, and then 2 Mashems. I did a Mashem. I did one rolling Mashem and the cylinder one. So that's about 3, 4, and then the yuck. I used the yuck. So I did about 5 toys, which to me, I think it's decent. This isn't like a big old gift. This is a good idea also for like a gift exchange. You can also, I mean, if you don't know what to do, if you guys have a limit, you guys can also put a gift card inside and then just fill it up with little toys, little candy. I think this is a great idea for any occasion. I mean, obviously I have boys, so I am gonna be choosing boy stuff, you know, boy blind bags and stuff like that. But for my nieces, I do get like little tiny nail polishes. The sanitizer, I get it with little, actually I bought sanitizers to do these for my nieces and my friends' daughters for this coming year. I already purchased them and I have them put away, but I'll buy them instead of, you know, Ryan's World, or instead of, you know, the NBA. I get them My Little Pony. I get them little I always get the Tsum Tsums, because the Tsum Tsums is for, I feel like it's neutral for boys and girls. I do get them princess stuff. I get them, you know, all those little girly, you know, blind bags. But this is how I create. You guys can see the Mashems right here, the Tsum Tsum, the NFL, I mean the NBA, the Ryan's World. You can see the yuck on top. You can see all that. I feel like the gummies and, you know, the sanitizer. I feel like this is a great little gift idea, and it's very, this is inexpensive to me. I never buy, you know, I will buy like one expensive little blind bag, like the box. I think the only thing that wasn't $1 was the Nickelodeon box. That one was, I think, $2, $2 or $3. But everything else, for the most part, if you guys see all these little blind bags, and the yuck included, I bought them these as well, and I bought them at the 99-cent store, and they were all $1. These were $1, including the Tsum Tsums. And I feel like maybe because it's series 4, I don't know what series they're on, but for what my son tells me, there's a lot of series. These were all $1, including the Mashems. You can also buy them at Target. I do go to Target sometimes to get, my son loves baseball cards and basketball cards and, you know, football cards. He loves those, and sometimes they come in like a little stack, like a thin stack like this, of like 5 or 4 or 6, and I do put them in there. But those I am very careful because they will bend. So what I try to do is I try to put them in right at the end. Like, see, this one's not creasy, so I'll put it where it doesn't crease, because I don't want those to bend. But for the most part, I usually shop around the 99-cent store. Sometimes you can find them at Ross. You'll find like these, like the big old packages. You won't find these little blind bags at Ross. But I do shop at Target. They are a little bit more expensive at Target. They are not $1. Sometimes when they're on sale, but for the most part, they are not $1. I go to the 99-cent store, and I always find little things here and there. Lipsticks, chapsticks. I'll put chapsticks in there for the girls. I'll put little small nail polishes for the girls. But For the boys, I have all boys. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, or you guys will hear a lot on my YouTube videos that I am a boy mom. I have 3 boys, so I'm always on the boys section. So this is why I have all of these blind bags. But like I said, you can always go to Target. They have a ton of these in Target, and you will find a bunch of little ones that you can use. It's just, I think the thrill for these kids are just opening a blind bag and seeing what's inside, and it's they don't know what they're gonna get. But this, I used 5 blind bags, including the Mashems that come in a cylinder or a ball like this, and then I did about 4 candies, and then the sanitizer, and a small box like this big. You guys can see at the beginning of the video, and that's what I used for this small one. It is not big, as you can see. My hand, it's obviously my hand can cover, but remember it's an egg, so it'll mold to what you put. This one, on the other hand, this is just the top. It literally, it's big. This one I did for my son for Christmas. He didn't really want, this year I believe he wants another one. He doesn't really want anything big for Christmas. He didn't ask for anything big for Christmas. So 3 years ago, I did an egg like this for him for Christmas. I filled it up with a bunch of blind bags that he liked. Boxes, like 2 boxes fit in here. If you put one on top of the other, 2 boxes will fit in here. And I put blind bags, I put candy, I put money, and he was, I believe 5 when I did it for him. And the thing with him was, he was watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and he's seen the Play-Doh one. I made him a Play-Doh Avenger one, and I covered the whole egg in Play-Doh, and I did the logo. I'll find a video or a picture, and I'll go ahead and post it on my Instagram. If you guys are not following my Instagram, I'll go ahead and pin it at the bottom, and it is also in my YouTube about. All my social medias are pinned down there, but this is a great idea. This is what I did for him 3 years ago. I believe he wants to try this again. He didn't ask for anything this year, so I might do a Christmas one. He wants a Fortnite one. If I find the bottom to it, I will make the Fortnite one, and I will show you guys. But this is the one I created for his stocking this year. If he tells me he wants the Play-Doh egg and not anything for Christmas, I'll probably gift this to somebody. I think it's really, really cute. I'll gift this obviously to a boy, because this isn't, but I'll go ahead and do a video on the egg. And if you guys do want me to do a video, go ahead and leave me a comment below, or go to my Instagram. I will post a picture of this egg. Go to my Instagram, and I will post it on there, comment on it, like and comment on it that you guys want to see the Christmas one. Hopefully my son says yes. I mean, what kid isn't? But if you guys want to see more videos of this, or things like this, little craft stuff, little easy ideas for Christmas, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Christmas stocking gift. It could be, an Easter. Like I said, I use these a lot for Easter. Sometimes I even put clothes inside. Like, I know summer is right after, summertime. Well, for us here, the weather is fairly good, once Easter comes around, and the pool and everything else. Sometimes I'll put in there like a little bathing suit. I'll roll it up for the girls. For the boys, I'll do little trunks. But mostly I do girl eggs like these during Easter, because I have nieces. I don't have any nephews. But I do have my comadre's son, and I do make something like this for him as well. But I mostly do girl Easter eggs. I have more nieces than I don't have any nephews. I only have I consider my nephew my comadre's son, and he's the only one. I do have on my husband's side, I do have baby nephews. They're the same age as my sons, but I believe they're too small for this. So I don't, I'd rather give them a gift or a basket. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and see another video like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow. And if you guys recreate this egg surprise, go ahead and tag me, and don't forget to follow my social media. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you and enjoy.